you're somebody who struggles with weight loss, if you've struggled to get the lean, muscular physique that you desire, if you also struggle with your eating habits and behaviors and you overeat and you're binge eating and you want to change all that, you're going to have to take an honest look at your relationship to hunger. Now, don't trust me because of the way I talk. Trust me because of the way I walk. I'm a guy who stays fit year-round, stay lean year-round. I'm also 4 days into a 5-day fast right now. Now, why am I doing that? First of all, it's really good for my health, right? There's tons of studies on fasting, how it's good for longevity, activating autophagy, cellular cleanup, also, lower blood glucose, increase insulin sensitivity well after the fast, a list of health benefits. Of course, fat loss as well, right? But none of those are the real reason why I choose to fast for such extended periods. The reason that I do is more spiritual, but also more psychological. The real reason why I really enjoy fasting, especially for extended periods, is it gets me really hyper aware with my relationship to food and hunger. And it makes me question what I actually need to be a happy, fulfilled, fit person, right? So, what is hunger anyways? It's good to identify and really look at what hunger really is and where it's coming from. So, hunger is simply a response to an elevated hormone. That's it. When your ghrelin levels, that's the hormone that is responsible for making you feel hungry, when they're elevated, that's when you get that ravenous hunger, right? And it's important to delineate between real hunger and boredom. A lot of people just eat out of boredom. But when you're really hungry, your ghrelin levels are spiked. Now, here's the thing. When your ghrelin levels are spiked, when you're actually really hungry, two things that are happening at that moment are the two things that are required for fat loss. Okay? Let me repeat that. When you're hungry, two things are happening that are requirements for fat loss, meaning that you don't get fat loss without these two things. And that's lipolysis, right? Low blood lipids, which is really just the cells, the fat cells releasing fat into the bloodstream, and then low glucose levels in the blood as well. Those two things need to happen for you to lose fat and to burn fat. So that's kind of a cool thing to know. When you're hungry, you're burning fat. So what do I do when my ghrelin levels are spiked? When I feel hungry, I don't run to the pantry in a panic state thinking, oh my God, I need to get something to eat or else I'm going to die. No, I get excited. I smile because I know that I'm burning fat, I'm increasing my fucking lifespan, and I'm becoming a stronger, more disciplined version of myself, right? That's the relationship that I have with hunger, and that's the relationship that separates guys who stay fit and lean and muscular all year round and guys who don't, guys who stay fat, right? It's that relationship to hunger. We need to be hungrier more often, especially here in the West, right? Think about it. Anytime you move away from what your ancestors were doing, you're moving away from health. That's a hard fact. There's tons of evidence to support this. Our ancestors, they were hungrier a lot more than not, right? We need these periods of feast and famine, these pulses of hormones as well in our body that are a result from that are really beneficial. So pulses of ghrelin where it's high and then it's very low, not the in-between that most people experience. You can say the same for your testosterone. You could say the same for your cortisol levels, periods of cortisol being very high and then very, very low. Stress management, learning how to manage stress, but also using the benefits of high cortisol levels and high pulses, right? We need that. That's a true measure of health. So we need to be hungrier more often, right? If you change your relationship to hunger. You will be amazed at how quickly you burn fat and actually keep it off, right? It's incredible. When I see people make this shift in their perspective, everything else is kind of taken care of. It just falls off. So you'll be amazed. Just give it a try. Try this perspective shift and see what happens. You'll also become a lot more disciplined, and you'll have those perspective shifts in other areas of your life and what you think you're capable of and what you think you really need to live a purpose-driven, fulfilling life. So that's all I got for this video, guys. It's a bit of a rant. I hope it was valuable for you. I hope it resonates. Do me a favor if it does. Let me know. Like this video. Leave a comment if you have any questions that you'd like me to go maybe a bit deeper into, maybe some applications on how to make this happen in your life. And I'll see you in the next video. Signing out.